everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Savannah, and how good was that trailer? Update 9 for Prehistoric Kingdom is coming to us on December 16th. Now we're gonna re-go through this trailer and I'm gonna pause it here. That way we have time to talk, we have time to dive in, time to chat. So the first thing we are greeted with is this overview picture of, it looks like a park that one of the devs probably made, and the brand new biome is gorgeous. We're getting the grassland biome that is based in Tanzanian savanna. So that's kind of what it's based on. Love it. Love the name, of course. And we're getting 4 new dinosaurs, I believe. So we'll go through those in the trailer as well, but everything looks so good. As we continue on here, we're going to pan to our first brand new dinosaur, the Mudaburasaurus. Yes, hopefully I said that right. And I love the pattern on these guys. And looking at these 3 lined up, you can really see some of the color variants that are just going to be like procedurally generated as you synthesize new dinosaurs. You're going to get slightly different patterns with all of them. So you can see that this one here in the middle has some more white on the head, has some more white on the spines going down the back. Same as the left one has those white on the spines, but not really the white on the face. And then the very furthest one from us has no white on those spines and very subtle spots on the body, whereas the front 2 have more like leopard printy spots. So just gives a little bit of variety to your dinosaurs and makes them not all so mundane and, you know, what's the word? Like repetitive, right? So make your enclosures look really cool, just because you never know what you're going to get. Design-wise, I don't really have a comment because I don't know too much about this dinosaur. I am familiar with it because it's in Jurassic World Evolution 2, but that's about it. And those of you that have watched Jurassic World Evolution 2 with me here on the channel, our live stream specifically, let me know down in the comments below what is my name for this dinosaur specifically, because at first I couldn't pronounce it. And if you know that, that's a deep cut for here on the channel. Moving on, we'll keep this playing here. We're going to take a look at the Tyrannosaurus, which was only announced, I think, a day ago or so. It was announced with the November Dev Diary, if I'm not misremembering. And I think this one looks gorgeous as well. Love those thumbs on the front hand here, because I just learned in going over this content that these guys are in the same family as Iguanodon, and Iguanodon is actually one of my favorite dinosaurs simply because it's one I'm familiar with from the movie Dinosaur, you know, with the lemurs and all that kind of stuff. Love that movie. But he's gorgeous. I love the big sail on his back, and I am a bigger fan of these kind of muted colors. I talked about this in the November Dev Diary video that came out on the channel earlier today. I like the neutrals and the browns and that kind of stuff for these dinosaurs. Anything that is closer related to like a bird or something like that, bright colors definitely make sense and I feel fit a little bit better. But for these just large, I'm going to call them just classic dinosaurs, I guess, I like the browns and the greens and the tans and those kind of colors. Absolutely love it. With a little bit of, this one has like a warm, like reddish kind of color on the sail. Absolutely love it. And overall, love the design. Can't wait to build for these guys. Really don't know anything about them, but I love them. I am so excited that they're being added to the game. We, of course, don't have that much longer to wait. December 16th is when we're getting our hands on this. And then we get to our next guy, Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus was a surprise to me. I was not expecting to get this dinosaur. And I absolutely love the design, the model on this one. The Spinosaurus that I'm used to seeing is very, like media or movie designed, I guess. I don't really know what the adjective for that is, but like a very like stereotypical design for a Spinosaurus, whereas we know the devs for Prehistoric Kingdom have been trying to keep these animals as realistic or true to the fossil record as they can, and I love that about them. So this is a design and a style of Spinosaurus that I have never seen before, and I think it's great. It's much more like crocodilian or alligator than like this big, you know, mean predator that it is in some of the movies or in some other games. And I love it with this big old fat tail. We're gonna get a little sneak peek of that when we see them swimming through the water, because swimming is coming in update 9, which again just adds a whole new element to building your parks and creating these wonderful habitats that your animal can actually use, making them much more realistic, much more lifelike, and I absolutely love it. We can see he's eating here out of a fish feeder, and if we keep on going, I think the next frames that we see... Oh no, I forgot. Carcharodontosaurus, and I'm pretty sure I said that one right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Carcharodontosaurus is the 4th and final dinosaur that's new that's being added with update 9. And just look at the chonk, the girth on this dinosaur. My goodness. It looks like at one point he might have had longer arms, but they've just been like sucked into his body because of his sheer size. I know nothing about this dinosaur. I think it looks great as far as the model goes for Prehistoric Kingdom purposes. But he is a hefty one. He is a hefty boy. So let me know if you know any information on Carcharodontosaurus or anything you think I should know down in the comment section below. I love learning about these dinosaurs, and I kind of take the opportunity for these guys being added into a game or playing with them in a video game as an opportunity to kind of learn about them. So that's what I would love to do. But moving on, I think now we get to see swimming. Is that correct? Oh no, we're gonna stop at the grassland biome real quick. Absolutely love. Looks like we're getting obviously new foliage. We're getting some new grasses. All those little tuft grasses at the bottom is great. This is probably going to be my favorite map to build on. I love the grassland or like temperate maps in games. So I am definitely feeling a new park project coming on as soon as this releases. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. Now, swimming. We're gonna get to it. It's the next frame or so. We're just getting a good look at these beautifully built habitats, by the way. And here we go. A wonderful Spinosaurus kind of beachy wetland build. I love it. But you can see those big old fat tails on the back of the Spinosauruses that they're using to kind of swim around in their exhibit. And I love it. This is not like an environment or a situation that I have seen Spinosaurus in before, like I said. So I absolutely love it. And again, I'm gonna sound like a broken record. I know I am, and I always do with Prehistoric Kingdom stuff, but I truly am always blown away with whatever the devs bring. And what a great shot of the Spinosaurus just swimming across the top of the water. And then we get to my favorite, my love, my baby, the Smilodon. For those of you that are not new to the channel, you know the Smilodon is one of my favorite prehistoric animals. Soon to maybe be outshadowed by the cave lion that's being added to the game in the future. However, saber-toothed tiger or Smilodon will always be one of my favorites, and I love to see him swimming through the water, especially the shot from underneath is just absolutely phenomenal. We get some new fonts. I don't know about new pieces. I haven't really seen anything about new like building pieces or theme sets yet. But hopefully we get more information on if those are coming. And as I pause it again, I'm not talking fast enough for the trailer keeps going by in front of my eyes. We get a great look at some of the skin variants for Tyrannosaurus, including what looks like an albino laying on the ground. I am so happy with the addition of genetic mutations. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, variety and making these animals look just that much more lifelike and giving your park character and making you get attached to specific animals that you have in your park because they're unique and different and special is just great. And it's honestly the reason why I love animal simulation games the most because I am such an animal person. I love coming up with stories for my animals and getting to know them and naming them, creating spaces that are specific for them. So I absolutely love the addition of genetic mutations. We also see on the right-hand side, I believe that's a different coloration altogether for Tyrannosaurus. Maybe like a subspecies, right? Because in Prehistoric Kingdom, all of the color variants are different subspecies of the dinosaur, if I remember right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I like it. I like the spots and the splotchiness and whatnot. Like I said, the colorfulness is not always my personal favorite. However, on this Tyrannosaurus, just having that slight blue goes from like light tealish to dark blue at the end of that sail actually looks pretty good. It's not too much. It's not overpowering. So I do think it looks great. So then we're gonna finish off the trailer here with another shot of some other dinosaurs, some other animals. We got Velociraptor jumping way up in the sky, and then Carcharodontosaurus right there. So that's gonna be pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. Do let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, I will talk at you in the next video. Bye!